2000 ice machine is an ice machine that drops 3-pound buckets of ice, whether it be cubed or crushed. The convenience of the ice machine itself, we were targeting, first of all, the rest stops. Across the United States, there's over 960 rest stops. And then we were looking into the amount of metro parks. But since the pandemic, we've had the patent ever since 2017. And then the pandemic came along, shut down all the trade shows and everything. And we're back where Noble has came into my life. First partnership. So they, and that's all God. You know, everything comes down to being a purpose with this process that I'm doing. I invited my co-inventor to a class, the last class I came to, and he's no longer invited. And the reason being is that he was the one that presented the idea to me. I spent the money, over $22,000, to obtain a patent in 2017. We only have the patent for 20 years, so we're already marking down 6 years. So what I'm looking at is eventually getting into my purpose. And this is going to be a start. So when he came and he seen what was going on, his comments were outside of what was in front of him. And that's when he became uninvited. He's in for the win. I'm in for generational processes. I'm in for investing in the Noble. I'm in for investing in the people in Noble. I'm in for investing in other people who want to do patent. You know, so what I need to do, I am looking at replacing, like since the pandemic, we can actually replace both hotel motel machines. I've been to 4, all of them are still standing, all of them are still empty. The buckets are still in the rooms, and then I've had people that come in with 10 pounds of ice. They use a bucket size, and the rest is melted in the sink that they use to maintain the ice. So what we're looking at is eventually selling to manufacturing as far as our licensing, and then making an agreement to obtain residual on the sale on a continual basis. And then the machines that we have under the patent, we consider like your athletic facilities, Ohio State. You can't bring drinks in there, but you can bring empty containers. If you want, if you have a family that makes it to the game, I doubt that they specifically have the full funds to buy a hot dog for everybody in the family. But there's sometimes that you get thirsty and you get a little Dixie cup with the ice. But if we had it so that these would drop the ice, then you have the people with their containers who can come fill up with the ice and then go to the water dispenser and just fill it up. So that is part of the convenience, and then the smaller ice machines go down to the residential service. And that is where you have your family reunions and everybody's coming over. You need anything? We need some ice. So you have the ice makers in the refrigerator, but we want somewhat of a commercial ice maker next to your washer, what is it called? Dishwasher. So if you have something that's connected to a water line that comes out like an expanding door that holds 10 to 20 pounds of ice and consistently makes it. So eventually we do want to go into the residential service, but of course if we sell to the manufacturer, that's going to be up to them. But we want to present all ideals of our ICE 2000 as being capable from industrial all the way down to residential. My supporters are the co-inventor, Noble. My family has listened to me for 7 years. Not about the ice machine, but about what eventually takes place from the revenue from the ice machine. And that is where I come into my purpose. I'm the only one that is not anonymously an alcoholic. I have dealt with alcoholism for over 40 years. I've been sober going on 8, and eventually I'm looking at a women's facility that will actually help people dealing with addiction that have drug or addictive offenses, that we can release them early from, and then give them consistent housing and everything else. We're going to have businesses on the bottom of the facility that are going to employ, and some of these businesses down here, because of Chaz, the majority of them will probably be mine. Cleaning service, landscaping, financial stability, chemical dependency. There's a lot of stuff that I can do downstairs and have our women take care of the facility in its entirety, but then do some of the stuff. I want a welding portion in the building so that we can bring people in and learn them on shop work. Everything that we offer for the kid upstairs, we want to be able to offer to the community. But that is my ultimate goal, my purpose. And I have been, this facility is just, I want to cry right now. That's how bad I need this to happen. And it's going to. I keep questioning myself as far as my ability to do what I need to do, but they keep on giving me confidence because I'm dealing with medical issues, but I'm not going to let that hinder my purpose. And that's what we are talking about. When he asked, what is success? Success to me is affording to be able to help everybody else and recognizing that what came to me is not for me. It's for the purpose of making other people to survive. Thank you, because I am just so proud of with Noble all the time.